Happy Wednesday, Wealth Wednesday. So excited to have you, Stella.
So I am Stella Gold. Pronouns are she, they, and I'm the creator of My Gold Standard.
And can you share a little bit about your background because you have such an amazing journey and credibility into this space?
I grew up in a filipinx household. So basically, you don't talk about money. My mom is an immigrant from the Philippines. Like, she didn't know how to handle the finances after my dad passing and was thinking that I had all the answers. And I realized that I did not have all the answers, but I should go get them. And that's how I found my way into Ladies Get Paid. So I essentially wanted to find a place where I could be in a community of people just like me. And Ladies Get Paid was all about salary negotiation, which is something I'm really passionate about. So that's how I got into the financial wellness industry, was starting from salary negotiation, guidance and coaching. And that's how I landed at the financial gym. And then branched off on my own because I really wanted to address the emotional side of money, because financial literacy, a lot of resources out there, it does bypass that, especially for a lot of marginalized groups where none of that can actually be implemented. And it is a privilege to implement those things. And so that's why I started My Gold Standard.
This is a great segue into the next piece, which is what role do you play in the wealth space and why?
I'm all about being trauma informed. And I think for me, like, that's the role that I want to play, is for people to know, right, why they want to build wealth. Is it just to survive? Is it to thrive? What does financial freedom and liberation look like for you? What are our desires? What are the things that we really want for ourselves? I still felt, for me, there was not enough representation for those that are from my community, the queer, trans, BIPOC community. I realized that this was the community that I wanted to build in the financial wellness space, community over competition. We are doing really intentional, like, tough work, but addressing systems in place, being trauma informed. We do talk about the things that aren't so easy to talk about. It's so important to me to have that space, to cultivate that space together.
So, what do you think is the most exciting thing you've learned in this process?
I want people to have some discernment over their financial lives, because we are a part of a system in place. There are things that are out of our control. And what I want people to really embrace is that you do have agency. There are some things that you can control and you can be empowered.
Is there like a kind of surprising thing that you came across?
Like 75% of people that are investing in the stock market are those that are making an exponential amount of money. So the behavior of that is a reflection of just that small pool. It's not a reflection of all of us. And this is like my opinion, that actually the stock market doesn't represent the economy. It's just a part of it. Just rely on the stock market, your retirement, the S&P 500, where I'm not advocating to like not invest in the stock market. I'm just saying it's a pillar in something that's very big. There's so much I've learned about the stock market that's also very problematic as well. The first bond being from slavery, which I didn't know. What I'm doing now is a lot of unlearning. That's what a big part of My Gold Standard is, unlearning all the things that we thought we knew. But communities of color are taking care of one another. Disposable income that they have is going to lifting each other up because no one does it for them.
Who is a person or company that inspires you in the space?
Well, the first person that comes to mind is Denitha Doe. She is the creator of Money and Mimosas. She's inspiring to me because she really tests everyone around her to have some discernment over like what financial advice you're given and why. Why did you decide to invest in this specific way? Or why did you decide to save X amount of your savings? Is it because someone told you? Is it because you wanted? Or was it both?
What advice would you give to somebody getting started?
There are always going to be challenges. But despite those challenges, like, you are worthy of having financial abundance and financial freedom. Every day, like, what I say to myself when I look in the mirror, I'm just like, abundance is your birthright. Get that money. Everyone is worthy of thriving in this world.
Thank you so much, Stella, for sharing. I really appreciate the perspective and language.
Take care.